This is AR12 Gaming presents Mr. DJ Kustoms versus the man, the myth, the legend, Don JOEWON Song. This is going to be a beast of a competition. For those of you guys who do not know, here is the way this is going to work. 5 different races. That is a best of 5. So the first person to 3 wins is going to be the champion. What that means is that these guys have each created 2 different races. They are going to be running 1 stock car each and 1 tuned car each. They've both got very unique cars, which we're going to talk about. They are fantastic. I am so excited to jump into them. And then if we need it, I have gone in and I have made a 5th race to decide a champion if we do in fact need it. These guys aren't just going up for simple pride and accomplishment. They are going up for $500 donated to a charity of their choosing. DJ has chosen Special Effect, and Don has chosen the Jacksonville shooting, which happened recently. So, it is for a very good cause. Both guys are going to be in exactly the same cars. Joe does not know what cars DJ is bringing, and likewise goes the other way. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to give DJ the leader, and he can start up his race. We're starting off with DJ's Mercury Coupe on the Marunda Reservoir Trail. This is an off-road race, and it should be pretty interesting, I think. I think you guys will like this. Is it going to be DJ Kustoms, or is it going to be Don JOEWON Song? Let's see. So this is a Ford Mercury Coupe. It is tuned, however, it is very slow. He said specifically, I decided to make this car a bit realistic for my tune choice. The vehicle theme is based around moonshiners, and it'll take a lot of goods to the timber mill. It doesn't have very much horsepower. Don't expect all-wheel drive or any of that. So DJ has the early lead as they get going into this, probably what's going to be a pretty long race for these guys, honestly. So let's see what they are able to do. But DJ's got the early lead, especially in these slower cars. It's all gonna be about those lines. Joe is getting a little bit of a drift on already, but he's taking a look at DJ. I don't know what assist these guys are running. Both take the corner very nicely. DJ might have a little bit more speed coming out of the corner than Joe, but we're still going. 20% of the way through this first race already. DJ locks it up into the first corner. Joe follows him up, and into the off-road section we go. Across the bridge, everybody gets across clean, nice stuff. And going through the water is Joe, trying to get that short line to catch up to DJ, but it seems like he's just dropping back a little bit further and further. The gap grows to a second. DJ is going to be the Biscuit Hunter on this first race. He is taking down Mr. Biscuit himself. Oh, Joe getting a real nice line through there. The game was very generous and gave him that corner. As he goes into the bumpy section of the track, we are officially at that halfway point, but Joe is now 2 seconds behind DJ. Joe's really going to need to put in quite the effort if he's going to catch up to DJ. We'll see. DJ, though, maximizing the circuit, using every little bit of road available. I guess more in the terms of off-road. Getting millimetrically perfect close to these trees and just driving like an absolute champion. I have a feeling DJ put in a lot of practice going into this race. One thing he told me, last night he got 2 hours of sleep. He was up practicing the entire time. Both these drivers are taking this extremely seriously, and let's see what they're able to do. Joe back there cutting the corner, dipping his tires into the water as we go into the final stages of this race with less than 20% to go. But it looks like he's just going to be driving it clean, absorbing those bounces very nicely. Meanwhile, Joe continues to slow up, getting a nice corner through there though, and really maximizing the speed through there. But it's going to be a little bit too late. As they round the final corner, Joe caught up so much through that final section. But DJ is gonna take it. DJ has the early lead. He picks up the victory by 2.7 seconds. Boys, that was an absolutely incredible race. But now, Like I was saying, that was DJ's advantage. Now we're changing it up a little bit. Now we're going with Mr. Joe's tune. Let's see what he's got. So DJ's gonna hand him over a leader, and Joe is going to start up his race. And it is going to be the North Plains Scramble in the Jeep CJ5. This is an absolutely incredible car. Again, neither of these guys decided to have very fast tune cars. This is only B class for this thing. They are top of B class. I think this might be one of the cars that I used in a video. I use Joe's tunes a lot for some of my stuff. Joe has the early lead for this one, and DJ is going to be following up, and those things are insanely fast. They absolutely took off. I have not seen a Jeep fly so quickly. All right, let's see what they're able to do. So for those of you who don't know, this is the drift road. DJ haven't... Wait a second. Did DJ already miss a corner? Where have they gone? What has happened? I think... guys, it's been a... No! DJ has missed a corner! What an unfortunate event in the second race! I was like, where did DJ go? Did he disconnect? And I turned my HUD off and I couldn't see it, but no! DJ misses the checkpoint, and that is probably going to do it right away on lap number 1. This is a 3-lap race, but DJ cut the corner a little too fine, and that did not fare well. That gave Joe a huge advantage going into this one as DJ heads up the drift section. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, these guys are really, really fast drivers. Okay. Well, boys, that's going to do it for race number 2, though. Pretty uneventful one. As soon as that corner cut took place and DJ missed the checkpoint, that was really going to do it. You're not going to be able to catch up 10 seconds on a driver like Joe. He is just way, way too fast. Awesome job to him. Very good job for DJ. I think, however, Joe is going to have the faster lap. Yes, he does. 1.1 or 1 minute 1 second to a 1 minute 2. Off to race number 3 we go. We're flipping it back to DJ, this time in his stock car. So we are going to the North Plains Sprint in, remembering Toyota, the Toyota A86, the Tofu car is coming. DJ is starting first. Joe is bringing up second place. Stock C-Class cars. Let's see what they are able to do on this second race. Good luck, lads. These things, I'm sure you are both very, very familiar with. Let's see. Good luck, lads. Into the first corner. This is another sprint race from DJ. Let's see how they do. Joe is looking more stable coming through the corners, though. It's all going to be about who can carry their speed more through these corners. That is the main thing. Joe getting that corner cut in, closing right onto the back of DJ. They're drifting about, and they are within half a second of one another. Oh, man. This is going to be a close one. I can feel it already. DJ's using every ounce of track, running all the way wide, running maybe too wide, running off the circuit, carrying a hell of a lot of speed through. Look at him go, completely drifting it through, trying to get the most out of those little A86s. These guys are so evenly matched. This is absolutely amazing. Neither of them has an advantage. Both using the little corner cut there. Fantastic job, but DJ slows up a little bit. Joe is taking the lead. Let's see what they're going to be able to do. DJ is going to have to push so hard as we enter the latter half of this race. Come on, boys. Twitch chat goes wild, but DJ is pushing right on the, goddamn it, right on the rear bumper of that A86. They're going, they are looking wheel to wheel with one another. They are. DJ inside of Joe. Okay, maybe not, but, you know, okay. There they go. They're continuing on. They are literally wheel to wheel matching each other left and right with every corner. Oh, that was a nice little corner. They both got lucky with that corner. Joe, though, runs very wide. DJ gets a better line through the corner, and he's flying away. Joe drops back more than half a second behind now. Less than 50% to go. They gotta push. Is it the 26-year-old from the US or the 31-year-old from the UK? Oh, and he's flying through, absolutely drifting. He bumps the wall, trying to catch up to DJ with everything. Oh, nice little corner there from Joe, carrying much more speed than DJ. Is he gonna have enough though? There aren't many corners left. He's gotta go, making it as smooth as possible, trying to carry as much speed. I don't know if there's gonna be enough time. Joe is really pushing. This is the final corner. Let's see what happens. No dabs of the brake from either of them. They're going. It is not gonna be enough from Joe though. DJ is gonna take it. Joe pulls the handbrake and 360s across the line. Biscuit Man did not do it there. It is gonna be 2-1 for Mr. DJ Custom. If DJ wins the next race, it is all over. However, we are going with Mr. Joe's car now. Joe's even in Twitch chat like, that was a bloody good race. Joe says, the Archway Meadow Circuit in Surfer's Paradise. For those of you who do not know, this is one of the race courses that I drive a hell of a lot. Joe was originally gonna take a stock Lamborghini Veneno, but he figured that wasn't in the way that these two guys are known. Both of these guys are known for their stunt driving. So he's opted for none other than Ken Block's Ford Focus RS RX. These cars are very, very tough to drive. I don't like driving these things, to be honest. I find the balance of them is set up far more for Gymkhana than it is for racing, but we'll see who is the more capable driver in Mr. Ken Block's car. Joe has the advantage off the start, starting up first. DJ is bringing up the rear, and let's see what they can do in this one. This might be another one where they might, in fact, run away from me. Joe, though, off to the early lead. Let's see who is the better Gymkhana driver in the Ford Focus RS RX. Both of these cars, or I guess the cars, are very set up for drifting. They are not going to want to grip around the corners. You can see both of them smoking up their tires already. The good thing, though, is that if they do run off the road and they do cut corners like DJ is there, they're not going to be slowed down an ounce. This is what those cars are built for. These are rallycross cars at their heart, and they're going to push it, and they're going to use that to their advantage. You can see Joe up there cutting the corner as well, shooting dust everywhere. It looks like Joe, though, is pulling away from DJ. I don't know what's going to happen here, but Joe is driving so well right now. DJ's going to have to get on the brakes a little bit later, carry a little bit more speed through the corner, and maybe take a couple more risks as he gets within inches of that tree on the left. DJ's already realized that he's really going to need to push. You can see him really hanging the tail out now. DJ's really got to push, though. He's still on that 2-second deficit to Joe with only 1.5 laps left. I don't know if he's going to have enough time. We might have to go to the 5th race. I don't know if either of these guys expected it. But let's see. Let's drop back to DJ. See what he's doing. Joe just needs to keep doing what he's doing. He runs very wide through the final corner and onto the final lap they go. Joe just needs to keep doing what he's been doing, and he will take the W here. This is when you don't take the unnecessary risks. Meanwhile, DJ has everything to lose. If he loses this race, they go to the best of 5. But if he wins, it is all over. He is 2.2 seconds back, 2.4 seconds back. Joe is not slowing down. He is pulling away even further, not showing any signs of mercy. Make it 2.6 now. Joe is flying away, and that is going to do it. Joe is going to take it across the line. DJ 360s across, and we are going to the 5th and final race. It is 2-2, boys. In the previous races, these guys had an advantage. They knew what cars and what circuit they would be going on. In this final one, they have no idea. I didn't tell them where we'd be racing. I didn't tell them what cars we would be racing in. We are going to be running McLaren's quickest thing in this game. We are going to be running a McLaren P1. It is completely stock, except for it has upgraded tires. It has the tires on the McLaren P1 are race tires. However, I've just upgraded them to give them tire letters because, well, I thought it looked cooler. We are going to be doing 2 laps of the Goliath circuit. These drivers are so quick, 1 lap is not going to prove it. There is going to be chance for errors, time for mistakes, and we are going to see who can pilot those McLaren P1s to victory. Both of these guys have huge amounts of practice on this circuit. Joe is actually the guy who tuned the car that I'm using. My Centenario is actually made by Joe. He's probably got one of the most used tunes in the entire game, built for this Goliath circuit. However, they are both going to be out of their element in these McLaren P1s. They are rear-wheel drive, 900 horsepower. They are going to be struggling on the dirt. Joe has got the early lead, but this is going to be a very long race, boys. This is going to be about maybe... Oh, look at him run deep into the first corner. That's what I'm talking about. They are both out of their element going into this 5th and final race. These guys are playing for their charity for $500. Let's see what they got. They got to push super, super hard. And now they get into the tarmac section of the course where they can push with that rear-wheel drive and really make up some distance. Let's see. DJ's catching up to Joe, though. He's within half a second already, making 0.3 seconds. DJ seems to have the confidence through the twisties. DJ closes in even more. These guys are on each other. I don't know how they are driving this quickly. It is absolutely amazing. They're in completely stock P1s with 900 horsepower. I've got 1,500 horsepower Centenario here, and these guys are just pulling on me. That is crazy. I was thinking, oh, I could probably keep up with them. I have almost double the horsepower. No, but that is going to do it. DJ is in the ditch. DJ has messed up. Oh, man. DJ is in the ditch. He ran too wide, and he is going to be gone. Joe has a huge lead going out of the jungle section. That is huge. Let's see, where is DJ? There he is. I see that bright orange McLaren P1, and he is flying. He is going to have to push. He was catching up through that jungle section. DJ seemed to be a little bit quicker around the circuit, but seemed like he just pushed it that little bit too hard, you know? And he ran into the ditch, crashed into the bridge, and Joe now has a 15-second lead. What has happened up here? I don't know if Joe has gone off, but there is a 4-second lead. What has happened to Joe? Did Joe have an off? He's within 3.8 seconds now. This is looking like it's a very, very close race. We knew both of these guys didn't want to come to this circuit. And with a track this hard, that takes them out of their element. It is no wonder they are making mistakes. There are also thousands of people watching, and thousands of people are going to be watching later. There is a huge amount of pressure, not only for them to win the race, but to bring it home for their country, and honestly, more importantly, to bring it home for the charity that they are going to be supporting today. They are going all out today. Let's go. We can actually see DJ up in front within 5 seconds of Joe, as we're about, I would say, 50% of the way through this first lap here. It's 900 horsepower rear-wheel drive. It is not an easy thing to muster. DJ getting real close to the trees. He's getting the drift on. What a save from DJ, getting so close. But that did slow him down, now within 6.3 seconds to Joe up in front. He's getting on the brakes early. He does not want to run wide through here. In the previous Elgato races, DJ ran wide through there and nearly ate a tree. I believe that was season 5, way back in the day. DJ bites the corner. Did he miss the checkpoint? He did not. He is biting the corners so hard. Getting so fortunate with these checkpoints right now. But now dropping back to within 7 seconds of Joe. They are both having trouble getting on the power out of these corners. You can just see They're both wanting to go through the corners as clean as possible. But those cars love to spin up their rear tires. Regardless what happens, I think this has already been a win. This is an absolutely incredible race. Let's go, boys. Let's see who's got what. Is either of them gonna do anything? How much do they want to risk? That is the real question. Joe runs deep into the corner. He gets on the brakes too hard or too late. He might have locked it up, but he drops down to second place as DJ takes the lead. No way! The gap is 5 seconds now the other way. As we are coming to the end of lap number 1, DJ is now leading us out of the shipwrecks and into Byron Bay as we're getting ready to start lap number 2. Joe is lighting up those tires on that P1, gripping it as hard as he can. Maybe someone is gonna have something in the beach section, but Joe runs wide again, gets a little bit risky, and Joe is facing the wrong way on the circuit as DJ enters the beach section of the course. DJ has a 14-second gap after those 2 errors from Joe, but that gap is shrinking. It's down to 13. DJ said before he wanted to be the biscuit hunter into this race. Joe runs it wide through the trees again, leaving everything on the table. He knows winner takes everything after this race. I don't know if you drive it safe now. I don't know what his strategy is. He's just got to push and hope that he doesn't do that. Everyone is like in their own little world now. DJ can't see Joe. Joe cannot see DJ. And cameraman, I can't see any of them. The fans seem to have shifted, cheering for DJ now. With not much left in this race, we'll see what happens. This has been a fantastic show from both of these guys, doing such a good job. Again, this is when the pressure is going to switch. It's going to go from DJ over to Joe. Joe knows he messed up in this part of the course. He's not going to want to do it again. But at the same time, he knows he's got to push if he wants to make something happen. All right, boys, there are not many corners left to go. They are on the Great Ocean Road. They are so close to the finish. This is going to be so close, boys. DJ is going to enter the beach section of the course. He's not getting stopped by anything. Joe has crashed again. Joe has run into the tree. I know exactly which tree that is. And DJ, meanwhile, is pushing along the beach. DJ is going and going. Joe finally enters the beach section of the course. Meanwhile, DJ is closing. The finish line is in sight, and that is gonna do it. DJ is gonna take it and be crowned the King of Horizon. That was an amazing race from both guys. That was so good. People are already saying we need a rematch. We need a rematch. Joe comes up to the finish line, and there he goes across. That was absolutely incredible. As I was saying, it was all about minimizing that damage. Both of those guys made mistakes, and you can just see DJ was more consistent overall. They both made mistakes, but DJ had that run-in with the bridge. Joe smashed into that tree. That was very close. Huge thank you to both of them. It was absolutely incredible. We are going to be donating, though, $500 to Special Effect, which was the charity that DJ had selected. Actually, we got 2 donations during that, so it would be $504. So thank you to Joe and DJ for coming out today. It was an amazing race. The 2 absolute best drivers in all of Horizon. They did an amazing job. Yeah, links to Joe and DJ are going to be down below if you'd like to check either of them out. They both make absolutely incredible stuff. But that was such a good race, boys. That just puts a smile on my face. That was for a very good cause. Absolutely incredible.
So after all the races and Mr. DJ Customs picks up the victory, I said that I would be donating $500 to a charity of the winner's choice, and for DJ Customs, that was Special Effect out of the UK. So after all of the donations and everything was accounted for, we donated $527 US, and in British pounds, that's 410 British pounds, which is just crazy. So huge thank you to all of you guys who donated and contribute to this awesome fund. It was seriously awesome, and I look forward to doing more races like this in the future. If you enjoyed this one, I will say stay tuned, because I think Forza Horizon 4 is going to be a fantastic platform to host more races like this and contribute some more money to charity. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to check out both of these guys. Links are down below, and I will see you guys soon with some Forza Horizon 4 gameplay. See you guys then. Bye!